Well, good morning. Papa Bruce here. If you can see out my window, we're back in Arizona, and it's been a while since I've had a chance to do a video about the last month I was in Montana. I screwed up my knee somehow and could hardly walk on the darn thing. So it really messed things up. But we're back in Arizona now, and I'm taking a little truck camping trip, I guess you want to call it, with Jora. Jora's back there somewhere. Anyway, what we're going to do today is head up on the other side of the Superstitions and go up to a body of water called Lake Roosevelt and sort of poke around, see what we can find. Last year there was a large, very large forest fire here, and it burned about 120 acres of the Superstitions. Now, some of it was in the wilderness, not all of it. Better be careful here. We got somebody going by real fast. Anyhow, I want to see what kind of damage there was up there, and at the same time maybe get in a little fishing. And also, we're truck camping, so we're not hiking. I hope to get out into the Superstition on some of the trails very, very soon. Hopefully next week, do a quick overnight, look at some of the damage on the other side. But right now we're going to head over to the east side, past the big city of Superior, and also near Miami and Globe, and then head over to Lake Roosevelt. I've been by there, but I've never really fished there, and we'll just do a little bank fishing. I didn't bring the canoe or the float tubes or anything like that. Just hanging out for the night and sort of trying out this truck camper I did. Basically, I just made a little bed, some conveniences in the top or in the back of the pickup. So I'll show you how that is and how that turned out. And it came about actually by one of my subscribers, one of you folks, that made a comment on, I think it was the TP tent update that I did last 6-8 months ago, I guess. They saw the truck and asked if I had ever done any truck camping or made anything into the back of the truck. So we did that. Nothing fancy, because I still haul stuff. I still put the topper off to haul the fifth wheel, and well, anyhow, enough of that. It's a beautiful day. It's probably going to be in the upper 80s, but get nice and cool at night. So let's just head on down the road, and if I see anything super exciting, we'll stop and we'll include it in this video. Happy to be back. Good to have you along. See you later. Well, we're at a place called Bermuda Bay on Lake Roosevelt, and definitely could get down close to the water. But the water right here is very, very shallow. And it's not very shady, it's pretty warm up. So, George just likes to explore. You know, there are quite a few campers around here, and I can't blame them. It's a pretty good spot. This would have been a great spot if we had the canoe. However, I do hear the pleasant hum of a generator, and there are so many people around here. I think we're going to go up the road toward the end of the lake, and since it's so shallow, it would be difficult to fish here anyway. I think I'm going to look for something that's maybe a little more secluded. Let's see what we can find. Well, we ended up back in the Tonto, and we're actually at a parking area for horse trailers, and we're gonna spend the night. Jorah brought his chair. Jorah, so he's pretty happy. And I mentioned that I would show the truck. It's not a whole lot, but it's sort of messy here. We've got the bed with a bunch of junk on it right now, and Jorah's little house in there, and a table for a side table. And that's about it. Pretty simple, pretty easy to take apart. A lot of gear stored underneath. And we're beginning to get a bit of a slight breeze. Boy, it feels good. It was hot today. Good view of the Superstitions. Well, I think it's time to relax and maybe get dinner going. Now the truck parked at the end must be a hiker getting out late. Oh, it's going to feel good to sit down and relax. We covered a lot of ground today. I want to go back to that Sycamore Spring area, or creek. Never did get down there, but I was running too low on gas, so I didn't feel too good about that. I think Jorah wants dinner. Absolute still. The desert is awesome. You hear that? Still, but still sounds. And boy, Jorah sure hears them. I love the desert because it's so open. At least it is here, and yet it's filled with vegetation. And animals. The time I've spent out here, I've been real fortunate to see bighorn sheep and white-tailed deer, coyotes, of course, snakes, western diamondbacks, and also the elusive Gila monster. Lots to see in the desert. You just have to go slow and be quiet. And wherever you're going, make getting there, the journey, every bit as much fun as the destination. Well, with that said, enough wisdom for this evening. Always a nice sunset here. If I didn't have the camp set up, I'd drive this road. Maybe we could see some critters in the road tonight. Find some snakes. But we've covered a lot of territory today in the truck. A truck hike, that's what it was. So Papa Bruce hiking is today Papa Bruce truck hiking. And that's fun to do. Well, I think I'll call it a night for this evening and see what tomorrow brings. Thanks for riding along. Good night.